You were still explaining to me, Jashwin, about this regime, this agreement to avoid double taxation, and you were still explaining it to me because I thought you were saying that some poor taxpayer somewhere is agreeing to be taxed twice. Explain that. Just go back and just break it down for me again. Yeah?
Yeah. So it's an agreement between two contracting states. So in our example, South Africa and Namibia, right?
Yeah.
Now, how the agreement functions is it's not a legal agreement signed by a taxpayer or some poor guy that has no idea what he's signing, but he just signs it because he's told to. It's between the states, and it regulates their right to taxation over specific types of income, so your interest, your dividends, your royalties, etc. And it also regulates the avoidance of double taxation. Now, I mean, I think we can all agree that no one wants to be taxed twice, and also it's not.
I don't want to be taxed once, buddy, so, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the thing is, in terms of the agreement, what then happens is each state has a specific right, or one state has the right, or one state is elected to have that taxing right. Should there be any element of double taxation? Now, in the hypothetical, let us say that, so as we know, Namibia has a lower tax rate than South Africa. Namibia's upper echelon is only at 35. So if we look at it from that perspective, let's say you are taxed in Namibia and your tax is 120,000, right? In South Africa, because obviously a bit of a higher bracket percentage, your tax is 150,000. If you've already paid that 120,000 in Namibia, and mind you, the South African rand is accepted as legal tender in Namibia, it's a 1-to-1.
Yeah.
So if you've done the 120 in Namibia, that is then a foreign tax credit, and instead of doing the 150 in South Africa, you do the 150 minus the 120, so you only pay the top up in South Africa.
Okay.
Now, if it's the other way around, let's say you're in a higher tax jurisdiction and Namibia took you 150 and South Africa you only due 120, still a foreign tax credit, and you are then refunded the 30,000 extra back on South African soil.
That sounds fair.
Correct.
Why did you make that silence, Jashwin? That silence was pregnant. What am I missing?
So it really is in the tenets of fairness. But what happens is, as you said, I mean, as you and I just did now, not everyone understands how that works. And in order for you to push that through successfully on SARS's side, you have to correctly file your tax return declaring your foreign-sourced income and claiming either the rebate or deduction in terms of Section 6 Quat of the Income Tax Act.